The first exclusive clip from Firefly 10th Anniversary Brown Coats Unite, which will be premiering on Science Channel on November 11th. It is super exciting, super awesome, and it contains some of the people that we'll be seeing this evening. So let me introduce those people. What do you say? You know her better as the Heart of Serenity, the wackiest mechanic in the entire world. Cellular telephone technology, I believe we finally did get this to work. We have, I believe, VSL, do we have Nathan Fillion? Can you? Is Captain Now there?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Nathan is very busy solving crimes on Castle, but he's... Nathan, how are you?
Can you hear me now?
I've never heard of it.
Can you hear me?
Is he there?
I hear you. I hear you.
Oh, delightful. Well, welcome to Comic-Con, virtually.
Hi. Who's there on the...
It's your favorite.
Your two favorites.
Your two favorite.
Ron and Marina.
Sean. Yeah. Is Joel there?
No, why?
Hi, Joel.
Hi, buddy.
What's up?
Why are you always so creepy on the phone?
Like, it's my thing.
What?
It's my thing.
Your thing.
Do you realize that this is going to be this for an hour? Just
okay. No.
And I think everybody will go home happy, honestly.
Great.
So guys, welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. It's been 10 years.
It's been 10 years.
Sean,
Yeah.
happy 10th anniversary to you.
There's so much love, if you guys could only know, there's so much love in this room right now. I would say that one of the things, we're going to get right down to business here, I think one of the great things about Firefly was that it managed to balance, it had maintained this incredible balance between being this really smart, funny show with great characters, but also as a kind of a kick-ass, space-traveling sci-fi shoot-em-up show. And we're going to go to one of my favorite clips right now. This is what we call the battleground scene. And I think it really sort of encapsulates everything that's great. Can we roll that next one?
I have goosebumps.
Sean's never seen the show.
I've never seen
He's like, that was pretty good.
I can fire a gun really well.
I was gonna say, I mean, I don't know how you guys didn't really have a whole lot of experience being action heroes before that. What was that experience like? Getting into these scenarios where you've got to shoot guns and kick things.
Well, luckily, they make us do gun training.
Yeah.
And you and I did ours together, remember, for the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we showed up at this weird warehouse in the
In
desert.
the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere. And we were like dressed all cute. I was like in my cutoff shorts, and we were like, yay, shooting guns! And we were in a room, and like every shell that came out of the gun was like burning my leg.
So do you guys are you now able to hunt your own dinner? Like, is that a thing that you do?
No, yeah, totally murder people. Guns are weird. They're
weird.
They're scary.
I wish Adam was here to talk about guns.
Adam is your gun guy.
I see he was a big gun enthusiast.
So much.
Nathan, what about you? How much do you like guns?
I like when I get to shoot them. It's not as fun when you gotta get shot. You gotta put the squibs on you. Sometimes
suck,
they sting.
yes.
Did you? What are your great memories of the sort of action sequences? Like, do you have a favorite? Was there one particular one that you remember really enjoying, either in the moment or on screen?
I have full bars here. I don't know if you guys can hear me at the cell reception. Can you?
Are you there? Are you there?
No, you guys, I so wish I was there with you.
Relax.
I gotta tell you this though, Jewel, you sure look good. Your little dark outfit.
Did we lose Nathan Philly? Have we lost him?
He's gotta be here. Gotta be here.
Can you hear me now?
Do we have him back?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Nathan, we can hear you.
Yeah, I was just saying how good Jewel looks. Sean in his little blue and black striped shirt. See, you're looking for me, Jewel. You're looking in the wrong spot. To the back. No, not the back. The other view. Good. Point your finger out to the back. A little more to the right.
Can we see you?
Warmer. Get to the right. More to the right. Closer. Warmer. Closer.
November 11th. It's very exciting. You guys we just recorded back at San Diego. And what is it like for you guys to come back to this show 10 years later? I mean, it was only 13 episodes. It was, you were probably employed for less than a year.
That's true.
Active. But what was the experience like coming back and revisiting these characters and this experience?
Anybody want to take this?
You take a cab.
Alrighty, here goes. It's one thing when it's just us sitting in someone's living room saying, it was cool, right? I mean, it was good. It was kind of kick-ass sometimes. People liked it, right? That's one thing. It's another thing 10 years later to come to New York and see you guys all gathered around. Very, very validating. I love you too.
Did you guys know at the time that you were really making something special? Like, was it something that you knew in real time, or did it take a few episodes? Did it take, a year after cancellation? Like, when was it that you knew what you had? I'm not rubbing it in. It's a fact.
Let's keep talking about that cancellation.
You guys know you were canceled, right?
What?
Sorry. But did you know, from day one of shoot, did you know right away, like, this is going to be a special show?
I think we all knew right away that it was a special experience, a special group. Yeah. We knew that we were the underdog, I think, from day one. But at the same time, I think I've never laughed that hard on a job before.
We were having a great time.
We had a really, really good time.
There was so much going on, the
Yeah.
sets, the costumes, that anytime someone handed you a prop, you're going, what? What? You make this? It was so tangible and real, always happening. Outside of that realm, there wasn't a lot to, what did you, what could we know? This was before the intro web.
Yeah, I don't know. I always think back whenever a show is canceled and wonder if I soaked up as much joy and appreciation for it as I could during the job. And this, I can honestly say that we did. I feel that way.
I get it.
I have nothing but crazy fond memories. And
I hated it.
I loved it so much. Sean, did you like your vest?
That was my favorite part.
Well, I think the proof of how good a time you guys had on the show is in the Firefly 10th anniversary special, Brown Coats Unite, which airs on Science Channel on November 11th. And we have an exclusive clip that you guys will see for the very first time right here. It's super cool. You guys check it out. We're going to talk about it.
Meeting and called, my agent and said, I don't care about the script. I want to work with this man. He's just incredibly engaging and just a genius. And, so for me it was, and then the script wasn't too shabby when it surfaced. But yeah, I think it was a meeting of minds.
What over you?
He had called my agent and asked me to audition for Kaylee, and I got the script, and I wanted to read for River, just because it was a meatier role, in my opinion. Lots of sobbing and crying and hysteria, and I'm an actor, and I'm like, I want to do that. And he was like, nope. He was adamant and said that he wanted me to read for this Kaylee role. So I thought, whatever. And I put it on tape, And it was this scene where we first meet Book, and I say, "Are you feeling the Firefly?" And I got a call a couple weeks later, and he wanted me to fly down to LA to meet with him, which I did. And we had a very quick meeting, a half-an-hour meeting, and worked the scene and worked the scene and worked the scene. And then I was testing that night, and he said at 6 p.m. you'll be at Fox in front of a million executives, and
Don't fuck it up.
don't fuck it up, basically. And when I went to my test, Adam was there, and Alan was there. We were in the waiting room together, just kind of eyeing each other and sweating. And I went in, and the only face I saw in this whole room of people was Joss, and he was sitting in the front row, and he was just eye to eye watching me read, and he was smiling and nodding the whole time. And he was just kind of, he was in my corner. It felt like he was in my corner. And that was it. And walked out and got a call and said, "Welcome to the family."
It was you and Adam and Alan in the waiting room.
Yeah.
Did you think you were all in the same role?
I looked at Adam and I was like, "There's no way. I can school this kid." But then in that same call, when I got the part, they were like, "Oh yeah, and you have to gain 20 pounds for the role. Like, and you have 3 weeks to do it." And I was like, "I am hungry." I had a snap lead.
How often actors don't often get asked to eat pie? Like that seems like a.
Eat pie. I ate everything. I ate the world. When you saw me,
I came up to her, she was at the craft service table on a mound on a telling it.
I was
Just defeated. World kicked her. I said, "Hey, how you doing?" She said. I said, "Hey, how you feeling?" She said, "Cool." Actually, sugar right there.
I always had food somewhere on me, and I was like,
Nathan, what about you? How did you come to the show?
I was in cahoots with 20th Century Fox at the time, and they were like a deal. They were farming me up in different shows that they had on the line. They forced me on Joss Whedon, and I think he was fed up with all these people being forced on him. They put me in an office, and this lovely lady, Ingrid, said, "Okay, I'll just leave you guys alone." And she left, and there was this guy in the corner, this darkened office with a purple sweater with a hole in it, and scraggly red hair and a scraggly beard.
Wore that sweater when
"You
I
love that
met
sweater."
I said, "Who is this guy, and when's Joss Whedon to get here?" He was getting all prepped up to be Badger. He wanted to play Badger in the pilot.
He did Badger at every table.
Every week.
And well.
Yeah.
And very well. And then we chatted for 45 minutes, and like you said, it was the details. He had every detail worked out.
Yeah.
And I just been at another meeting, another sci-fi TV show meeting, and I have to develop an entirely new world. I said, "Okay, so explain to me this. If this is going to be like that, and this happens like this, what's the challenge of the show to actually kind of do this?" "I don't know. We don't know. These things just work themselves out." All right. Joss, everything. He knew the lighting, the music, the no sound in space. Bad guys wear hats. Good guys don't. He just knew.
James.
Bad guys wear hats. That over there.
He means really well, except for that time he tried to sell you out. But he means really well. You were a jerk that day.
Why do you stop stopping Jane?
I don't know.
Because he's so cute.
I don't know.
Well, we have I think one of the great scenes from that pilot that we're going to relive right now.
You don't know me, son, so let me explain this to you once. If I ever kill you, you'll be awake. You'll be facing me, and you'll be locked. That's the same man. Had a good day. You have the Alliance on you. Criminals and savages. Half the people on the ship have been shot or wounded, including yourself. And you're harboring known fugitives. I'm still blind. Not so much.
Do you remember Sleep Easy? You know that part in Serenity where he's supposed to be like, well, sleep easy, because we're off your boat? He couldn't say it. He kept saying, well, sleep easy.
And Jill wouldn't drop it.
I couldn't drop it. I just dropped it for like 3 months.
You know.
I still haven't dropped it.
So you haven't dropped it for 7 years, it sounds like.
Okay.
Sleep easy.
Sean, maybe do you guys remember shooting that scene? You haven't dropped it for 7 years, it sounds like.
Sleep easy.
Sean, maybe do you guys remember shooting that scene? Do you have any sort of specific recollection of that happening?
Yeah, I do.
That kiss was pretty amazing.
Shouldn't have cut it. Here's what I remember from a great deal of my experiences on Firefly. I'd never done a 1-hour drama. I'd never been the lead in the show. Joss had really given me the opportunity because no one wants it. He's good. We don't know if he can carry a show. So you'll never get to unless someone lets you. And that guy was, for me, Joss. And it was so easy. I was so nervous about it, but it was so easy because if you want to feel like a captain of a boat who's all mean and crotchety, just everybody around you treats you like you're the captain of the boat who's all mean and crotchety. Everybody did all my work for me. So all you had to do was just sit and listen. And that was my experience. I remember that. You're very good, Sean. I'll never say it again.
Well, and I would like to chime in that there is something to be said for number 1 on the call sheet, which would be, Nathan in this instance. But every show, there's always the number 1 on the call sheet, which is a huge undertaking. So Nathan shows up, sets the tone on the set every single day, knew everybody's name. Everybody's name within probably the first week. If you ever forgot anybody's name, craft service, PA, anybody, Nathan knew. Just came to work. Never once did I ever hear him complain. Never once did I ever hear him say he was tired or overwhelmed or like anything. The amount of work that this guy carried, showed up, set the tone that we could all.
Very protective.
Yeah. I mean, it's just,
From day one.
it's not always the case.
No.
I love you guys too.
Obviously, it was a great show, and the thing that has allowed it to have this legacy is obviously the fans who have been amazing from day one, really. But yeah. I'm curious, like, at what point did you guys realize that it was, because as you alluded to earlier, this was before the era of social media and before, like, things could sort of happen in this way. Do you remember at what point any of you realized that the show would kind of take on a life of its own, and that it was this thing that just sort of kept happening, that people were really passionate about, still talking about?
I don't know. Remember that convention that we went to, that first one in the UK?
Oh, yeah.
Me, you, and Sophie.
Yeah.
And yeah, we got invited to this Blackpool, England. We got invited to this convention, and Abe was like, "Are you going?" I was like, "Yeah, are you going?" Okay. So we went. We had no idea what to expect. We knew that a ton of Buffy stars were there, and they were going to be the main draw. But we were just excited to go, I think, and showed up, and there were all these people there to see us, and it was crazy. It was a crazy, overwhelming thing. I had no idea. Remember that?
I remember we had a message board, so you could go to the production office, you could get on the message board. And we were canceled, and everybody was really upset. And I went to the message board, and I said, maybe you'll see me in the street one day. And you want to come up to me and say, why was it canceled? Complain. And you know what? It's still a little too soon. It's going to be really raw. So instead of saying all that stuff, just nod and say, Captain. And it's for years, and still to this day, I'll be walking down the street and someone will say, Captain. I'll be with someone else who has no idea. Like, what was that about? Military service. Decorated war hero, that kind of stuff.
I always want to know at events like this, how often do you guys run into people who are dressed as you?
So clearly there are no Simons.
For Simon, we would also accept shirtless.
I would accept that.
It's a much easier costume is shirts. So we're gonna take some questions from the audience. And while you guys, I know, it's very exciting. And while you guys are setting up, I just want to remind you again, 1 hour special airs on Science Channel on November 11th, 11/11/12, very easy to remember. And if you guys want to take photos of Firefly-related things and tweet them with the hashtag Firefly November 11th. And if we get enough of those, then it will unlock a exclusive clip of the show that you guys can check out. We need to, if we get enough volume. So take your Firefly-related photos, tweet them to hashtag Firefly November 11th, and NOV11. Firefly NOV11. That's the hashtag. And if we get enough of them, it will unlock another exclusive clip for a show that is really great. It's going to be a tremendous hour of television if you enjoy the show Firefly. If you enjoy, yeah. I mean, if it's your thing. If it's not your thing, then I would say.
Are they still
just
starting over?
one quick.
They're going to start back up again, or the 1 hour?
You may.
Oh, so they're all
Thank
going to go
God.
for the 1 hour.
For the Science Channel.
Yes.
That's all.
We have a lot of questions.
Okay, yeah. So can we start over here, sir?
Where?
Where you're this guy?
Nice to meet you folks. Oh my God, where
All of
Sean, Jewel, Captain. If you ever need an extra member ready to serve this serenity. In a perfect world, in other sci-fi shows, Stargate, etc., Smallville, they all get to write, even direct episodes, usually selfishly about their own characters. In this perfect world, season 8 of Firefly, what episodes would you guys write for yourselves?
That's a hard question.
I'm sorry. What's your favorite color?
Lavender.
I would write and direct an episode where my character slipped into a coma to lessen the workload.
I want one where I get to kick ass. Thanks for the small delay on that, by the way. Like, I want to fire a gun and, I don't know, beat somebody up. What? And Simon? Yeah. Simon is nude in this episode. And oily for some reason.
Adam used to. Never mind.
All right. I've got it. For some reason, Kaylee is separated from the rest of the crew. She's in danger. She has to put on this other persona to kick some ass, kill some people, do some really terrible things, but do it in a big way. And And she comes back to the crew, she never tells anybody, so no one knows that she's been sullied like this. And then that night, she comes into
Hey, I wrote this.
Simon's. She bursts into Simon's little apartment there, and she says, Mama needs some me time.
I smell an Emmy.
And there are enough people here to get a Kickstarter started for that
Yeah.
very thing.
Got a nice
I think
meeting.
that would be a problem. Do we have, let's move across the
Well, thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
You, sir.
Thank you. I forgot to say that I just want lots of children running around the ship. Simon can need lots of babies. And then I become an abusive drunk. Where'd that come from? Awkward.
First, I was wondering if afterwards, so we don't waste anyone else's time, you guys could sign this beautifully brown-coated book.
Why not?
That's up to you guys. But the question that I'm wondering is if Fox was ever to apologize for canceling this show like they should, how would you, personally, each of you, want them to do it?
I would like Fox to know that I'm a size 39 in Jimmy Choo. Gosh.
I don't know.
I'm a sucker.
I don't know.
Someone's like, sorry. I'm like, that's okay.
That they built the ship and picked us up for another season. Tripled our paychecks.
I'm gonna need a well-appointed tropical island to which every year a cruise ship would arrive with Firefly fans. Ship on which we can play out scenes from the show. Come on, guys.
You're so weird.
Stupid.
Scuba? Is that what you said? Where is this? Bora Bora? Probably.
Right.
That's his favorite.
You know, right there.
Yes.
Okay, thanks. So first of all, I just want to say, my kids were 5 when the show started. It kind of became part of our family's language. Quoted. I play the, my kids are, they're teens now, so there's a lot of angst. And, so when they're having a good day, or celebrate, or a hard day, we'll play Jamestown on my guitar and sing. It's kind of a thing. So I just want to say I'm so grateful that you were part of creating something that's become a really integrated part of how we talk about and love each other. And so just thanks. And also, with that, you know, Dr. Horrible just aired on TV.
Little show I didn't tell you about later.
Firefly the musical. Any feelings or thoughts about that?
Firefly the musical.
What's the title of Keely's first song in Firefly the musical?
Don't shoot me in the gut.
Can't fix nothing if you don't love it first.
Where does he come up with this shit? Wow. That would be very interesting. I kind of just want to hear Adam sing
Again.
without alcohol. Wow. So that's how we feel. Apparently, we're all like.
And the question over here?
Yeah, first of all, I just want to say, Jewel, I watch you in the LA complex now.
Why?
You are so bad. And then my question is, how does it feel to know that you just made a grown woman cry? Because I came into this school and came and Nathan Fillion showed up and I literally burst into tears.
Yes, go ahead.
Would you like a kiss?
Well, sure. No, I was just wondering how often the cast actually sees each other. I know you're not always on the same spot. And also what current projects you're working on.
Would you call me? Oh, Cass. Castle, LA Complex, Dad. What are you doing?
I'm doing a movie. I'm starting on Wednesday.
What's it called?
It's called BFFs.
Do you have any experience?
Maybe.
How often do we see each other?
Whenever we're the same.
Yeah, we saw each other in Atlanta. We went to Dragon Con a couple months ago. And then what
I went to Vancouver.
Yeah,
We hung out, we had dinner, and
Yep.
with your friends.
yeah. So like every couple months, few months,
I had
hopefully.
dinner 4 days ago with Alan Tudyk. He lives on my way home from work. I occasionally hike with Summer.
I saw Summer in Toronto. She was there shooting alphas where I shoot my show.
Adam came and did an episode of
How come Sean and I haven't been on Castle?
Josh just wanted to have a party of running charades, balloon darts, flip cup, and so we had it at my house the other day. So I saw Josh.
Like totally ignored that. Wow.
And I ran into Christina Hendricks just before the amazing.
We have another question over here. Yes, sir.
First off, on behalf of all of us here, guys, thank you for being on this show.
Thank you.
Kind of have a request for Nathan. My father's been a fan of you since Two Guys and a Girl. He's been diagnosed with terminal colon cancer. Today's his birthday. I was wondering if you'd take a picture with his happy birthday sign for him.
Sure. Can we do it? Yeah, let's do it right now while someone answers another question.
Okay. Sure.
Come back over here. Go ahead.
Turn her mic on, for God's sake.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
This might be a bit unconventional, but Joel, I just wanted to tell you that the scene with the box of strawberries is probably one of my favorite in the entire and I guess my question is for all of you. I believe there's some Shakespeare film coming out.
A little project I did at Lincoln Theater.
And I just wanted to know how did you ever expect to have this, I guess, film company, theater company, the Joss stable, and how's that been? Has it been kind of continuous, or were you surprised to keep getting to do things with him over the years?
This is for you guys.
I have a rule that whenever Josh calls and says, how would you like to do this project with me, I just say yes.
Very simple as that. I mean, he just emailed me about the movie and said, can I do it? And I said, sure. And then it kind of took on a life of its own, really.
We saw it. It's pretty good.
It's pretty busy.
It's pretty good.
I can't wait.
Whatever.
Well, everybody knows that Lionsgate picked it up, right? You'll see it. Just keep your pants on.
Take your
center. You, sir.
Yes, thank you. Hi, how are you all doing? I love all your work. That's got started with Firefly. This question is directed to all of you. I was wondering, you've all done a lot of roles, but what would you say has been the most challenging for each of you?
In terms of?
Like, the content and everything else?
Firefly. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. So challenging. All that space
Oh,
doctor
so
stuff.
hard.
It was my first lead. The workload is heavy. It was long hours.
Bitch.
Long hours. But I'm gonna get you later, Sean. Being challenged at work every day is a wonderful thing. And having a team around you, amazing people believing in what you do every day, it's amazing. It's amazing. When it doesn't feel like a grind and you're grinding, that's a great feeling.
I find guest stars the most challenging because you're entering an environment where everybody knows each other and they all have this rapport and inside jokes and that kind of thing, and you just want to know where the bathroom is. Wonder Falls? Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that is Dead Like Me. Dead Like Me was tough because my first day of work on Dead Like Me was that sex scene. And they were like, "This is Callum. Take your clothes off." So it's weird. It's kind of nice when you walk onto a set and anybody is very welcoming to you, and that's one of the things that Nathan is very good at doing. Anytime we had a guest star, he was very, very inviting and welcoming and made sure that they met everybody and knew where to go, knew where to sit, where we hung out, where we had lunch. And that's like detrimental. It's really, really important, I think. So anytime I get a guest star, I'm excited, but you know, you're a guest in someone's home. That's how it feels. Yeah. Supernatural was great. The boys on Supernatural. That was a fun week, my friends. I just wish they weren't so ugly. If they were good looking, it would have been easier. They will.
This brown coat right here, sir.
Hi.
Hi.
First, you guys are all my heroes, as is the whole cast. And I want you to know, because I don't know if the staff told you, but there's, or at least when I came in, 3 times the capacity of this room of people through that wall watching on big screens, adoring you such as you. My question for you, though, is, as Nathan said at the start of this, with the help of the Sci-Fi Channel and with Science Channel. Sorry. With the help of the Science Channel and this year proving to the world the commercial viability and mass markets of Joss Whedon with the success of the Avengers. The financial world we live in with things like Kickstarter and other fan-funded mechanisms. Is there a chance, and how might we help there be a chance of new Firefly material, maybe a musical, appearing on TV? Changed in 10 years.
The dream is amazing, right? I love dreaming about it. But there's a lot of logistics that you and I don't understand about legalities. Who would like to let that go and let someone else make a ton of money off it when you cancel it? You know, there's a lot of we don't want to do that. But if we're dreaming, what do you say? If we're dreaming. Tell me what you guys think about this. Firefly, the animated series. Dark, not really for kids, Star, you don't have to get all dressed up. You can do your job for Toronto.
I like getting dressed up.
You can dress up in the booth all by your own.
Like, here comes Jules. Show.
Jules, you still have the dress.
Do I still have the dress? Let me tell you something about that dress.
I hate that dress.
I hated that dress. No, I don't want to burst your bubble. The first 6 hours were super fun and cool, and then I had to pee. And I'm wearing a huge hoop under that thing, and I had to gather up all the material, and somebody had to undo the hoop in front of a room full of people, and then I had to scoop up everything in my hand and somehow not pee on the dress. Marina was in the stall with me, helping me pee at one point. It wasn't super fun. I looked good in it. Thanks, honey.
Let's go back over here.
Nathan,
Yeah.
I love Drive.
Right?
And you made my dream come true today because you're here and I've been wanting to meet you so badly.
What's your name?
Erin.
Aaron, I'm Nathan. It's nice to meet you.
Maybe if possible, if not, it's okay. But my question is that when you were on set, everyone together the first time, did you ever imagine you would become such a family?
I don't think you can imagine that. I don't think I could have imagined that. You're gonna cry. It's a good feeling, you guys. It's really neat. I didn't know at the time it was possible. I didn't know it was possible. I had, my first job was One Life to Live as a soap opera. A lot of people there for a lot of years with a lot of experience, and they treated me like family. They took me in, they taught me well, they took good care of me, and then they let me go, they let me fly.
One day.
Boom.
One day. We need to say thank you to you. Say that thank you.
You're welcome.
We have time for one more question.
Good.
One more.
Hi, my name is Claire. And today I dressed up as Kaylee.
Bring her up. Bring her up.
Where's Claire? Does Claire have a question? Claire should be able to ask her question. She just got forced up on the stage. That ain't cool.
There she is. Claire, did you have a question?
Claire, what do you want to ask, honey? Do you want to know Nathan's phone number? Area code 911.
No, I just was really hoping for a hug.
This has been lovely.
You've been lovely.
Oh, go on, sir.
Wait, do we have a clip of when we got canceled?
Who doesn't know? This show was canceled. This has been magnificent. I want to remind you guys, the special Firefly 10th Anniversary Brown Coats Unite airs November 11th on the Science Channel.